Hey, hey, y'all. It is your girl Tanisha Shanee, Miss Inspiration. I'm gonna give people a couple of seconds to get on to join me because tonight's gonna be a good message. I think every night, every time we come here, is a good message. So share, let someone know that we are live because it's going to bless someone. Make sure as you coming in, you hit that like button. Don't be ashamed. Hit the like button. Let me know that you are here with me and we are going to have a pretty good time. Just to let you know, you cannot comment unless you subscribe to the channel. So if you want to comment, subscribe to the channel. All right. So first things first is we definitely I want to welcome everyone that is watching live. Those of you that are watching on a replay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I know that for the last couple of weeks, we have been like really talking about finances and side hustles and how to make extra money. And, that's definitely intentional. I want it to be intentional. I want you to get into this mindset of just having more, having what you need, and never feeling like you are without. What the heck? See what happened when it starts getting nice? Bugs start coming in the house. But that's all right. We're here. So, for those of you that don't know, I am Tanisha Shanee, Miss Inspiration. I am an inspirational speaker, lifestyle strategist, author, and I do 10,000 other things. But today I want to talk to you as a strategist. I want to speak to you as a coach, as someone that is going to give you the insight that you need to get you to wherever you are trying to go. Okay. Can I do that for you tonight? Like I said, if this is something that you feel someone else can benefit from, this is a message that could help them to get to where they need to be in their own personal lives and their own personal growth, then please, please, please invite them to this broadcast, even if they just catch it on the replay. So, why are we here? I wanted to talk about confidence because I started paying attention a little bit more to a few of the different posts that I have been seeing on social media. And the one thing that I'm starting to notice is, and I've been going in and I've been curious. I've been real curious. I've been deciding to like, hey, let me click on this link. Let me buy this program. Let me see what they're talking about. And what I can honestly tell you is that a lot of the stuff that people are talking about that they're selling, they don't even have half of the knowledge, like what it really takes to do what they're doing. But they're making money, they're putting it out there. And the one thing that I noticed is that they got mad confidence, right? They got mad confidence. Like, there is nothing that you can tell these people. You can't tell them that they can't do it. You can't tell them what's not possible. They are super, super confident in what it is that they are doing. And that is something that I want all of us to get into the same habit of. See, I used to talk about this a lot when I was working. I worked at a few um, workforce programs for women, right? And so a lot of the women that I was working with, they will always have the same questions like, why is it that I'm going to these jobs and I'm meeting bosses that don't have the knowledge, they don't have the resources, they don't have the clue, they don't have any clue about how to actually do this job. But for some reason, some way, somehow, they got the job. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that a lot of these people that are on social media right now, And I mean, they're out here, they're making, again, I don't like to count people's pockets, and I don't do it to count their pockets, but I do it so that we can start to really see that if we start going out and doing the things that we are supposed to be doing, how we're supposed to be doing it, that we are going to be successful. And the one thing that they have that a lot of people don't have is confidence. So this is the reason why I do say confidence is impacting a lot of people's ability to make money. And I'm even talking about people that are currently entrepreneurs. There are a lot of entrepreneurs out there today that are not making the money that they should be making because they are not confident enough to believe that their product is good enough, that they're good enough to even sell this product. Whereas someone with half of their talent and abilities is packaging it up, they know half of the knowledge that you know, and they're going out here and they're selling it, and they're making the money that you could be making, but you're not making it because you're not confident. You don't believe that you can do something like this. You don't believe that people are going to pay, that people are going to support, that people are going to, invest into you. See, before you even go out there, the one thing that you have to start to believe is that your product, that your services, that you as the vessel, you are worthy, that people are wanting to invest in you. People are they can't wait to give you their money. You have to start having that mindset. It sounds delusional. And some people are going to tell you that you sound delusional, but that is okay. We want to sound a little bit delusional because we want to get to a space and a place where we know, I know I can do this. And I know someone out there needs what I have. Like, I need y'all to really start doing some work and realizing what's really going on out there in the world. Think about OnlyFans. And I only bring up OnlyFans because OnlyFans has really revealed to people who are paying attention that if you make it available, someone is going to buy it. Someone's going to pay for it. Someone's going to invest in it. There are people out here with jacked up feet. And I think I've said this before aloud. There are people out here with jacked up feet selling photos on OnlyFans, and people are subscribing. And when I say subscribing, they're not just clicking the subscribe button like they do on YouTube. No, they are paying for a subscription. It could be 99 cents. It could be $9.99. It could be $29.99. But these people are investing to see someone's jacked up feet. So that proves to us that there is an audience for almost everything. You just have to have enough confidence to know that there is an audience, that someone out there wants to pay you, that they are eager. Like, I have heard many people say this, and when I really started to believe it, and I started to just put it into implementation, and I really started to just put it out there, like, a lot of you have probably followed me for a while on other platforms. Some of you may not have known that I even coached. Some of you may have never known that I even have books. I wasn't promoting. I wasn't talking about it. I wasn't pushing it because I was having my own doubt. I wasn't confident fully in what I was out here putting out. I knew it was good. I know I'm a good teacher. One thing I'm going to tell y'all, if you ever work with me, I know I'm a great teacher. But even though I know I'm a great teacher, I didn't have the full confidence to go out here and push my own stuff. I was having confidence to go out here to work at a school, to work at a program, and to do and teach their curriculum, but I wasn't having the same level of confidence. So when I had to get to that point for myself, when I said, "No, we got to cut this out." We got to cut this out. Because there's people out here with half your talent, skills, and abilities, and they're out here making the bank. They're closing the deals. People are signing up to their programs. People are buying their programs. People are buying their products. They're downloading whatever they give. Look, There's someone right now, I am on their email list. They just put out an entire list of just professional networking events for the spring and some in different cities, and they are charging people $4.99. I'm not lying to y'all. They just put together a PDF of different events, the same things that you can do. You can go right now on Google, you can go on Eventbrite, you can go on Facebook, you can go on LinkedIn. A lot of these places, and they might not all be in the same place. You may have to do a little bit of legwork, but this person said, I'm gonna do the legwork for you. And I'm going to bring you these events, and I'm going to help you so that you can find the networking events that you need to go to meet other professionals like you. But you're going to pay me $4.99 for it. Am I mad at that? Absolutely not. Because guess what? Newspapers do it. Magazines do it. There's directories right now on the internet that do it. And people pay subscriptions to get it. So why is it that it's so far-fetched for an individual, a person like you, like me, to sit and maybe take 2-3 hours in a day to compile a list, type them up, give you the links, maybe even get some promo codes so you can get some discounts, make it into a PDF and say, here, if you want this list, here's $4.99 and I'll give it to you. Guys, it's how you think about it, but you have to have the confidence to go into this and saying, yo, I know I can do this. And I know that people want this. And guess what? The first time you put it out, maybe nobody buys it. But you can't stop there. You can't stop at the first time. You can't stop because the first time you put it out, no one clicked on it, or the first time you put it out, no one viewed it, or the first time you put it out, no one purchased it. You can't stop there. You got to keep going. You got to be like, look, cool. Maybe I need to figure out how to reword it. Maybe I need some hashtags. Maybe I need some SEO. Let me figure out what else I can do. But I'm going to keep talking about it. Keep putting it out. Be confident that people are going to need this and they're going to be banging on your door. Because one thing we keep hearing, yesterday's price is not today's price. And there's a lot of people who want to be really upset because they slept on you. Because right now you probably got a product that you're putting out for $9.99. And that product is probably worth $99. But you're putting it out there for $10. And the people that's getting it for $10, they're thinking they got over. No, you got lucky. So you called me when I wasn't as confident. You called me when I wasn't believing in myself. You called me when I wasn't out here really thinking that people wanted this stuff. You called me at the right time. That's what you did. Because let me get confident enough, when I hit this $99 mark, you're going to be like, whoo, man, you ain't getting at the $10 mark? Whew. Well, go ahead. It's worth it. That's how you have to believe. A few years ago, I remember there was a young man. I wonder where he's at now. I'm going to find him on social media. There was a young man. He had put out a book about his life. He did really nice packaging too. Like he had like a leather cover. It was really nice. And this boy charged $250 for this book. And I remember saying to myself, I would never pay $250 for this book. I'm not doing that. But guess what? People pay for it. I think Oprah was actually one of the people that purchased his book. So as delusional as it was for me to think, I'm not paying $250 for a book about someone's life. This person was he was confident enough to believe that someone was going to be out here and they're going to buy this book. They're going to pay for this book. They're going to invest in my story. And people did. So you have to wonder, is my confidence having any kind of negative impact on my ability to make money? Is my lack of confidence having any form of impact on my lack of ability to make the money. And this can even go with even your careers. And I talk about this a lot because that was the one thing that I did see when I was working in these workforce programs. There were a lot of women out there that were financially struggling, working minimum wage jobs, and they had an abundance of experience to where they should have been applying for supervisor and manager roles, but they didn't have the confidence. So even this is not only for people that are in the work that are entrepreneurs. This is even for people in the workplace. There are a lot of individuals out here who are not confident enough to say, you know what, let me go out here and apply for a job. Some people have been in the same position, probably making close to the same money for the last 20 years. They're really getting cost of living raises. And they're not progressing in life. They're not moving forward. They're not making more. They should be making more, but they're not because they're not confident enough to step up and say, look, I know I deserve more. I should be making XYZ. I have this level of experience. I can just demonstrate it. I can display it. All of this, boo, boo, boo. But they're not doing that because they don't have the confidence. So they're not even confident to go out there and start to apply for new positions, to even see what is the market willing to pay me for my level of experience. But then they get upset because they see someone out there who's younger than them, probably less qualified, less education, less experience, and they're making two, maybe three, even four times more than them. You can't be mad at anyone else because you lack the confidence to even go out and show up and say, hey, this is something that I know I can do. So I'm going to go show up. I'm going to go sign up. I'm going to go apply for the job. I'm going to go stand there and be confident and know that this is who I am. I have the abilities. I have the talents. I have the skills. And I'm going to go and show up and show out. But if you don't do that, you're not going to make the more that you want. You want more. I know you want more. You want more, but your confidence is standing in the way of that. So what can you do? Right, I'm gonna actually give you some tips, things that you can start to do, because it could be multiple, and I can't answer everyone's question, right? I can't give you all of the reasons because it's just not gonna be logical. But before we dive even further into that, join the Side Hustle Trailblazers. I'm telling you now, you do not want to miss out on this. The price is going to go up. Right now, I have the price at $29.99 for just the course. If you use the code HUSTLE, HUSTLE will give you 65% off. I'm giving this price for the first 100 people because I just want to start building this community. I want you to start taking action. I want you to start going in and start seeing, because I guarantee you, if you do what I tell you to do, if you put into action what I give you, I guarantee you by module 2, by the end of module 2, you will make your initial investment back, especially if you use code HUSTLE. Okay? Next Saturday, what is that? The 15th, April 15th, I will be doing a class for those that sign up for Side Hustle Trailblazers. Okay, this is going to be a live class. This is where we're going to just really, you could come, ask your questions, give you a little bit of tips and taste of what else is going to come. But I want you to have the opportunity to go through the course. So if you sign up, the sooner that you sign up, the better that you will have, and better prepared that you would be to come and ask those questions on April 15th. So if that's something that you're like, yo, in my live classes, I go above and beyond. So I'm going to schedule it for 90 minutes, but I can guarantee you're going to probably be there. And only the people that sign up will have access to the replay. I am going to make it a separate course for those who just want to drop in, but who don't want to buy the course yet. Cool, not a problem. We still welcome you, but there will be a link. So if you do, hit me up on my social medias at Tanisha Shanee if you just want to come to the next Saturday's class, just to hear, kind of have a conversation, a dialogue But I guarantee you'll do better just getting the entire course, make the investment, do the work. Okay, that's the key part. Do the work. This promo code is only for the course, not the one-on-one sessions. It will not apply to the one-on-one sessions. All right, there is a whole other package, but don't even jump to that part unless you are truly ready to take those action steps. But for the course alone, 65% off for the first 100 people. I'm actually going to extend that until the end of April, because when May comes, May and June, we're going to have summer school. Like, that's pretty much what we're going to have. I'm going to go crazy with my courses because I need you to start taking action. Okay? You're dependent on it. Your children are dependent on it. Your children's children are dependent on it. And you got to start taking these actions. Okay? So that's my little advertisement for Side Hustle Trailblazers. But let's go back. So if you're struggling with confidence, you have to start to figure out, what is it that you need to work on? Okay. So the first thing is that some people are afraid to go out and to speak. So I'm talking about the entrepreneur first, right? So if you are an entrepreneur and you're not making sales, you are getting discouraged because the people that are actually coming out and they're not liking your post, they're not buying from you. I challenge you to start speaking about your product. Now, I understand that public speaking is not everyone's strong suit. Public speaking kind of gives people a lot of fear. But what I will say is that if you practice and you can start to speak about your product, you can start to speak about your services, that is going to help people to make a decision, right? When people can feel your passion about something, when they can hear what you have done and they can hear why you have done this is going to help you to make those sales, so that whatever that you do have currently, because some of you already have it, it's just sitting there and it's not moving. You're not producing anything. So this is why I want you to get into this habit of start to practice public speaking. Now, that could simply be going into your computer, open up Zoom, Google Meet, and just start recording yourself speaking, right? There's no one there, but just start to articulate, express yourself, get into the habit of speaking into a camera, having the light on you, all of those different things. And that is going to help you to get to that point of being like, okay, I think I can do this, right? I think I can do this. The beautiful part about online is that you can take that pre-recording and you can put it out there and people can just watch that. So you're not worrying about like, oh my gosh, are people commenting at this time? You can just simply put out that pre-recording. If you want to go in front and stand in front of people, get your family, get your friends, call them up. Hey, can you guys come over? I want to do something. I want to try something out. And you practice that in front of them, right? You practice talking about your product, your services in front of these people. They love you. So let's hope, they will give you some grace, but they will give you some good feedback that will help you, right? That's what we kind of want. We want people that's going to help us because we know that this is something that's going to be beneficial to all of us, right? If I win, everyone in my circle wins, right? So that is something that you can do. Now, on the other side, if you are not an entrepreneur, but let's say you're a person who you have been working at the same job, you have not interviewed. Some of you might just be simply afraid to interview. You might need to start to practice interviewing skills. And this is something that people pay for. People do have services out there. If you don't have the resources for that, please find someone. If you are in college, go to your career services. Ask them if you can do a mock interview with them. I know on LinkedIn, there are different communities, different groups. Maybe there's someone in a group that's offering free mock interviews, but there are resources out there that people are going to be willing to help you. But you have to get into that energy space, especially for those of you that have been at the same jobs for 10, 15, 20 years. Some of you are just simply afraid to interview because you have been so conditioned. You're comfortable where you are, but you're not comfortable and happy. You're comfortable because you know this place. as people say, you know those demons, but it's not giving you the satisfaction. It's not giving you that peace that you want, and it's not giving you the increase that you need in your bank account. Like I know so many people that their rent is going up, but their pay is not, and they have not figured out how to get out of that. So if speaking is one of your challenges as either an entrepreneur or you're just a job seeker, the practice is going to help you to get that out there, to start speaking about it. Affirmations. If you have a fear of money, look in the description, and I just made a video, an affirmation, a money affirmation video actually on YouTube. Click on that video, watch it. 10 money affirmations. A lot of us are just simply afraid of believing that we are worthy of more, that we are worthy of abundance, that we are worthy to have increase, right? That we are worthy for prosperity. So you might need to just simply play that video every single day, every morning, every afternoon. Heck, play it on your lunch. It's less than a minute. It's like less than 60 seconds to listen to this money affirmation. Because when you start to believe that, it will start to boost your confidence, right? I don't want you to be like me. See, when I was out here pushing my coaching programs, it was out of a sense of desperation. They didn't know it was out of a sense of desperation, but I needed to do these things because unless something was not going to be paid, whether it's a cell phone bill, my rent wasn't going to be, my mortgage wasn't going to be paid. So I had to do this. But it forced me to go out there when the times that I did not feel at my best. I did not feel confident. I did not feel beautiful. But I still had to show up. And that leads me to the third thing. If you are not confident about your looks, and this could be your physical face, your mouth, your body, your hair, I'm going to just tell you this. That is something that you really got to get over. I follow someone, and this woman is a beautiful millionaire. But she makes about 7 to 8 figures a year, right? Beautiful plus size woman. And she makes about 7 to 8 million a year. I follow people. Look at some of the models for Savage Fenty. I can't think of her name. I see her face because she has a gap, right? And so many people will tell people like myself with a gap, oh my gosh, you have a gap. You need to close that gap. Nobody wants to see that. It looks like she's embraced who she was. She could have fixed it, but there was nothing wrong with it. So she had to go through, and I don't know what she went through, but I had to get to a space and a place where I realized, yo, my gap is beautiful. If you don't like my gap, that is a personal problem. That sounds like a you problem. I got a mug that says that. That sounds like a you problem. See, a lot of times it's not that we are insecure about things. It's that we became insecure because someone either brought it up and made us feel insecure about it, and we just continue to carry this. Look, Miss Inspiration was birthed during a season where I could not get my hair done because that's when naturalists were charging a good 120 just to wash and roller set my hair. Okay? But that was at the peak of every single day going on Facebook Live. Back then with Periscope, going on there and speaking and being Miss Inspiration. I had to do that. Despite the fact that my hair was not done. It became survival for me. Do you want to eat? Do you want to have some place to live? Or are you really that concerned with people looking at you and worrying about your hair? See, the people that's not called for you, that's not called to you, they're going to worry about those things. And the people that are there to get and learn from you, They're not worrying about that. They don't care. You know how many times I would tell my people, like, yo, I don't want to go live because I look crazy. And people are looking at me like, but we still need what you need. So can you please continue talking? We still need it. Sorry. Sorry that your hair doesn't look good. Sorry that your eyebrows are not done. We still need it. And yes, it might seem selfish. But if you are confident in who you are, and at that particular time, you can't do anything about it, you can't change it, but you know that your gift, your talent, your business, your services, the skills that you have for that job, that they need it, then I need you to show up and represent that 100% in that time. Do not allow any insecurities to keep you broke. If you are insecure about something, then you make a plan. Make a plan and start working towards how can you fix it. But I don't want you to feel like, well, I will do whatever it is when this changes. No. Don't wait until when that change happens for you to start taking action. You have to start taking action now. Now. And I hate to say things like this because someone said it to me and they scared me to death. But someone out there needs what you have. And if you don't show up, it could potentially cause you to have blood on your hands because we don't know. Everyone has a different gift. Everyone is called to do different things. I don't know what your calling is. I don't know what your gifting is. I don't know what your situation is. But if you're going to allow something physical, something that's like your hair, your eyebrows, these are things that eventually you can learn how to do. Like, I still didn't learn how to do my hair, but y'all saw me. I was doing them 2-strand twists. That's all that I could do. And I'll be sitting here and I got the demi brush. I'm up here trying to, put the little curl pattern. And I'm up here 2-strand twisting my hair. And that was what I could do. And I got a little scarf and I would put the scarf around. I did what I could do, but I did not allow that to stop me from showing up for being a person that you needed me to be. That whatever I needed to teach for that day, whether it was about singles, about healthy eating, about, loving yourself, about establishing a healthier lifestyle, whatever it was, I could not allow that lack of confidence to stop me from showing up. Because at the end of the day, if I did not show up, my finances did take a hit. Some people were just sewing into me. So if I don't show up, there's nothing for them to sew into. They don't have anything to sew into. They're like, well, I don't have anything. Like, she don't have anything for me, so I don't need to sew into her. If I don't have a product to talk about, there's nothing for them to buy. So I want you to really start to see, like, your confidence is having a major impact on you and on your resources and on your ability to be great and greater than what you are today. And like I said, this message is not only for entrepreneurs, this is for everyone. This is for everyone. Because there are so many of you talented, amazing individuals, and you're not showing up. You're not. You're not applying. You're not going after these promotions. Your company is coming to you like, hey, we want to consider you for promotion. Are you open to it? And a lot of you are saying no because you don't feel like you're ready. Because you have created this narrative in your mind that, you know what, and it could be for anything. You think because of your age, you think because of how you look, your weight, man, throw all of that out because the people out here that don't have half of what you have is waking up every day believing that they are great. They're believing that they are extraordinary. They believe that their product is the best of the best. They believe that it is the best top quality. It's going to solve everyone's problems. And they are showing up and people are showing out in their checkout line, okay? Do you think that Dollar Tree is worrying about Gucci? No, Dollar Tree is like, we're gonna still open up these stores. People are still gonna buy from us. We may not have the best quality, but we still gonna show up. We don't care about anyone else. We don't care about Dollar General. We don't care about any other non Dollar Tree, Dollar General brand. We don't care about that. We believe that we are the best of the best, and our stuff is $1.25. It is not the best quality, but guess what? It is the best quality, and they still continue to show up and they sell out. That's how you got to believe. That's how you have to believe. You think Gucci, Louis Vuitton is not worried about anything. Half of y'all need to look at these fashion designers. Let's look at the pictures from these fashion shows. New York Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week. You may not buy that stuff, but they are so confident that their stuff is at Paris Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week. Their stuff is there being displayed. Whole 9 yards. Thousands of dollars for a t-shirt that might have like a slit right here. $1,000. And then you go to their website, sold out. And you, in your mind, you're like, well, who would buy that? Someone. Yep. Someone. They take a regular Hanes shirt and they put another label on it, and they put a little slash in it, and they put a price tag of $1,000, and they sold out. That's how you got to start thinking. You are worthy, man. You are so worthy. People need what you have, but you got to put it out there. You got to talk about it. You got to promote it. And guess what? Don't worry about the people. Some people are going to get tired of you. You always promoting it. You're always putting up these books. You're always putting up these journals. My happy journal is on Amazon. Click the link in the description so you can get your happy journal. Matter of fact, here, go to this website, TanishaShanee.com/connect. You'll see all the links for my books. You'll put the link, you'll see the links for my coaching. You'll see everything. Yep. I think I'm not on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok talking about coming to YouTube. Yep. I am. You think that I'm not, you think that I don't want to get discouraged when I see that, okay, I'm going consistent live every Thursday, and sometimes people show up, sometimes people don't. You think I don't get discouraged to not want to come? But guess what? I got to keep coming. I got to keep showing up. And the more that I show up, you'll show up. And you'll show up at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every Thursday. And then you'll put the notification so that in case you do forget, you'll get the notification and you could jump in whenever time that you get the notification, but you'll be there. But I got to continue to be consistent. I got to continue to figure out, okay, what topics do I need to talk about? What is it that I need to put out there? How do I need to promote it? What do I need to do? I got to continue to do those things. And I will. I'll be back next week Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, I think I'm done for today. Side Hustle Trailblazer, make sure you sign up, use hustle code so that you can get 65% off. Those that sign up will be able to join me on April 15th for a live course. I'm going to be doing a live 90-minute class. You can come ask questions. For those of you that have already gone through the course, you can ask questions. Give me some brainstorming ideas. We can brainstorm right there live. But you have to show up, okay? Everyone that signs up will have access to the replay. That replay will be uploaded to the course under resources. It does not exist right now, but there will be a resource. And that's where anything that I do that's for that community, people that have signed up, you will always get access to those replays. And I also will make it available. So for those of you that are on YouTube, you will be able to see on my community post. I will post where you can just join that particular class on April 15th. Okay. It will be an investment. It won't be a large investment. I'll probably make it $5. Just join, pay the $5, and you'll be able to join the class, but you will not have access to the replay. Replay is only for those that actually pay for the course. Okay, so consider joining, get access to 4 modules. We're going over just overall side hustles, mindset about side hustles, using your phone to make money, um, taking one of your services, skills, taking one of your talents or skills and creating it into a service-based side hustle. And then the last one, passive income. Okay, so I'm your girl, Tanisha Shanee, Miss Inspiration. I'll see you guys next week, Thursday.